So far in this game, they are not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they'll beat them deep.
Here's Herman to return. Great coverage there. Holds him to a 2-yard return. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that
once you're ready, go ahead and select Advance Week to get to your next game.
Yeah, I use a dub, I'm a win.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
I'm a act a fool with this. I'm a act a fool with this. I'm a act a fool with this. Turn the knob, camera assist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me roll? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me roll? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating around here, I'm the GOAT.
Today, from Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin, it's a special Saturday edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Early on in the game, first quarter. Let's see how this defense does on this drive. First and 10, Mayfield. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
Second and inches at the 35-yard line.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, first down.
And a nice carry and a first down for Cleveland. A nice pickup there by Nick Chubb, who's a bright spot for this Cleveland offense. He finished second in the league in rushing in 2019 with nearly 1,500 yards on the ground and got into the end zone 8 times. And how about this for durability? In his NFL career, what a bounce back from a big-time knee injury while at the University of Georgia.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's second and 3. Mayfield now. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And it's third and short. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He finds Beckham complete. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Packers pick it up. There he goes, right side. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. And he has great speed, defensive back speed. Once he got him, took off, there was no catch.
And I know every team...
We are in the first quarter. We get you back to the action to see how this defense can do on this upcoming drive. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
That looked like a 2-deep coverage, which we call cover 2. And what that really means is you have corners, what we call rolled up in about a 5-yard area on the outside receivers. Then your safeties are back closer to the hash marks near the middle of the field, somewhere around 10 to 12 yards back. So if you can break through the first level, you've got a chance to run before you encounter any type of resistance from the safeties.
We saw the example of it right there. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down. Here's Mayfield. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Kenny Clark drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job.
Take over 1st and 10.
Well, thanks to their punter, this defense has been set up in a really nice spot with the offense pinned back against their own end zone. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Out of his end zone, Mayfield toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Austin Hooper, Pro Bowler a year ago, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And now running right through him. And I'll tell you, the effort, sensational, but he may have come up a foot or so short of the line he needed. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
On your own side of the field.
Side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
A nice return.
Over 1st and 10.
Time now to see what this defense can do. 2nd quarter as the offense starts out 1st and 10. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, Charles, we get a look at the draft class here for this team. What do you think?
Well, I think for the most part, I do like what they did because, to me, they got some solid players in the early rounds. And then if I'm correct in my evaluation, they got some great value in the later rounds as well.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and set them down.
The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race.
That's right, baby.
Touchdown, Packers. Such an impressive punt return, 83 yards. And the Packers add on to their lead.
That's the way to make an impression. Return one for a touchdown.
Yeah, welcome to the party. We saw him fielding those punts before the game, and he's had a little bit of a look in his eye, didn't he?
He did. He was a confident young man, and now we know why.
So a 1st and 10 coming up for the offense here in the 2nd quarter. Let's see what this defense can do. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
The 29-yard line.
Now Mayfield. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He was covered by
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And he completes it to Hunt. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's good for a Cleveland 1st down, an 11-yard pickup.
1st down, Cleveland.
Mayfield on play. And he'll find Hall. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
At their 49-yard line.
We remind you coming up at halftime. Charles, you want a way to enhance your Saturday?
I do.
I know you do. I've got the thing just for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando to take us through the weekend in the NFL. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time, and it's third and short. And again, it's Mayfield. That one is caught by Hunt. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. And he's going to miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
Browns, nothing.
Time now to see what this defense can do. 2nd quarter as the offense starts out 1st and 10. 1st down, Mayfield. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. So at that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly. Final play of the half, Mayfield. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. We now proceed to the start of the 2nd half.
Browns, nothing.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Special teams did their job, putting this offense back inside the 10. Now how can the defense... They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now it's the backup Keenum. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. It's going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Second half action, and this defense still pitching a shutout. As we drop you back into the action. The first throw now for the backup Keenum. Looking middle, and it's in. Complete. Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
On the move to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. Down the numbers. There he goes. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return. Second half action, and this defense still pitching a shutout. As we drop you back into the action, they'll begin the drive with Hunt. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
It's been a tough long game for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
They just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of it. It's taken to the 26. That'll be put in the books as a 50. This defense back out there with the lead and also with a shutout intact as they look to finish this off in the fourth quarter. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. Then into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it.
This defense back out there with the lead and also with a shutout intact as they look to finish this off in the fourth quarter. Out to his left, and now he's going to use his legs. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into his windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Now left side on the swing pass. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long. A second and 11 from the 19. Throwing again is Keenum. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. So they lost yardage, and they declined the penalty. There's no logical reasoning to do that.
I'm trying to go through this little Rolodex in this small brain of mine, and I'm coming up with nothing, partner. I've got zip on that one. Take the yardage, right? Take the penalty. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to make it fourth down.
That's certainly playing down a distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And Parkey's kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking.
Flag on the play.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a flag on the play.
Yeah, yeah.
Flag on the play.
Hold up.
That's a flag on the play.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make them throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I ran it. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with the...
tonight.
Early on in the game, first quarter. Let's see how this defense does on this drive. Throwing on first down. Jones. Packer pressure, and down he goes.
Well, the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
Another try after the first down sack. Jones. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
From the gun, Jones.
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive, then you get a big sack there on 3rd down, and you make the home crowd go.
There is a hush indeed. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And the Packers will have a short field.
35-yard line.
We are in the first quarter. We get you back to the action to see how this defense can do on this upcoming drive. Jones now throwing on first down. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. To throw again. Jones. Under pressure, and down he goes. Zadarius Smith able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive... Early on in the game, first quarter. Let's see how this defense does on this drive. Now Jones on first down to Shepard, complete over the middle. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Now Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. On 1st and 10, Jones gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
The Giants on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, Jones, and that will be incomplete. The pass sink here early, and now it's 4th down.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive...
So a 1st and 10 coming up for the offense here in the second quarter. Let's see what this defense can do. Jones on 1st and 10. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. And here's the number 2 overall selection in 2018, Saquon Barkley. And he'll get this one up to the 26. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
3rd and 9.
Here's Jones to throw on 3rd down. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Here's Matt Bosher now. He's been terrific so far. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Oh, I nearly broke that one. As it stands, though, a heck of a 36-yard run back. Time now to see what this defense can do. Second quarter as the offense starts out 1st and 10. Jones now throwing on 1st down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing again. Jones. Oh, trying to fit it into Shepard, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Parker touchdown. So a 1st and 10 coming up for the offense here in the second quarter. Let's see what this defense can do. Now Jones throwing after the interception. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Time now to see what this defense can do. Second quarter as the offense starts out 1st and 10. Throwing after the interception. Jones. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. From the gun, Jones. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Jones on 1st down. It's brought in left side by Tate. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Throwing Jones. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 1.
From the gun, Jones. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Zadarius Smith in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Our starters likely to be out there for the third quarter as we get back underway. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Here's Jones on 1st and 10. Under pressure, they got him again. Preston Smith just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Operating from the gun, Jones. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
Well, the passing windows are just not there. And that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Second half action, and this defense still pitching a shutout as we drop you back into the action. Jones now throwing on 1st down, finds his tight end Ingram, and he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Beginning of the drive, 1st and 10 coming up for the offense. We'll see how this defense does here in the 3rd quarter. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the gun, Jones. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Kevin King there defensively.
Now Jones on 3rd down. Oh, and Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 50. That interception. So we're in the 3rd quarter. We'll see how this defense handles the upcoming drive as the offense takes over with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Our defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be brought down for what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And his His throw is incomplete. It was looking that time for Dante Pettis, but it's going to be second down.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Damon Harrison bringing in 341 pounds of power for the sack. The Giants on third down. A very anemic 1 for 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Open receiver, that's Caden Smith. The tight end.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, like hoping he could break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he could scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Will Redmond, and his guys will take him. A good spot to be in for this defense. They'll head back out, protecting a big lead here in this fourth quarter of play. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Smith catches left side. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Operating from the gun. McCoy over the middle to Smith. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down. From the gun, McCoy. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Operating from the gun, McCoy. And his pass incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Back to the air on second down. McCoy. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. From the gun on third down, McCoy. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th. You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part.
Special teams did their job putting this offense back inside the 10. Now how can the defense respond? On first down, McCoy. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Josh Jackson. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football. And
This is Dev B Music.
Hey yo, yeah. Nike check. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Hit the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All them on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. Jay like, hold up, wait a minute, like don't make sense, don't really get it. I'm steady getting to the chicken, that chicky finger licking chicken. I mean, I'm getting to the good guap. Keep it racking my sauce. Diamonds cost me a lot.
Tonight, from
first and 10. Here's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. Well, thanks to their punter, this defense has been set up in a really nice spot with the offense pinned back against their own end zone. Here a throw taken in by Watkins. And he's going to get this up to the 24-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Well, one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Mahomes complete to his tight end. It's Kelsey. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
First and 10.
Now it's Mahomes again. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And it's a fumble. And the Packers pick it up. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
No coach or team's ever happy. Has a turnover, but if there's ever a good time to do it,
preseason.
Yeah, right now. You know that it come regular season.
We are in the first quarter. We get you back to the action to see how this defense can do on this upcoming drive. On first down, Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey.
Complete to Travis Kelsey. A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 2.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Packers 10. Chiefs nothing.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And Robinson with a big catch.
In-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field, and he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Well, this is Callaway on the receiving end, and past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice gains, that one for 14 yards and another first. Now Tabu. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
So Darius Smith on the stop. Brought down the 6-yard line.
Tabu will look to pass. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything. Tamu. And the pressure gets to him again. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously. Led to a very quick sack. Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. Now this is fielded in the end zone. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. So a 1st and 10 coming up for the offense here in the 2nd quarter. Let's see what this defense can do. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is going to be Packer football.
You know,
time now to see what this defense can do. Second quarter as the offense starts out 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? 4th down now after a loss of 2. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Here's Jackson. Second half action, and this defense still pitching a shutout as we drop you back into the action. They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37.
In your face!
Into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Second half action, and this defense still pitching a shutout as we drop you back into the action. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. He's got it complete to Thompson. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
10 yards on the ticket. It's 2nd and inches. At the 30.
Off the draw, here's Williams. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. They'll find his tight end, Seals Jones. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Seals Jones.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to...
1st and 10.
This defense back out there with the lead and also with a shutout intact as they look to finish this off in the 4th quarter. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. All right, this defense back out there with the lead and also with a shutout intact as they look to finish this off in the 4th quarter. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at home, because it's coming through loud and clear to you and me. This offense, they've been stuck in neutral much of the game, and on that last play, they actually went in reverse. I think this crowd would have liked neutral, don't you?
Yeah, neutral would have strongly been preferred. They'll take anything positive at this point. And he finds Seals-Jones complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Zadarius Smith bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Ta'amu, middle of the field, it's Robinson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now he dumps this off over the middle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Back to throw again. That's complete to his tight end, Seals-Jones. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, complete. It's Robinson. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Antonio Callaway, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. He's at the 40.
You don't like
the
this.
20. 10. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided. All right, this defense back out there with the lead and also with a shutout intact as they look to finish this off in the 4th quarter. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. So a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So it's all over. Bay victory.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some range. can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing, how I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast, can I kick it? Can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain, can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed, can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask, can I?
Start the regular season by selecting your season. Meeting your season goal comes with higher rewards, but also higher. Start your week by installing your game plan.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range.
Today.
A first down throw for Cousins. The throw complete to Beebe. And right away, he lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. Come on. So this defense clicking early in the year, week one, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
Early on in the game, first quarter. Let's see how this defense does on this drive. First down, here's Cousins. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First and 10 on the 36-yard line.
Cousins to throw it. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. And it's second down.
And Charles, we get a look there at the draft class for this offense. What do you make of it?
Well, overall, I like the balance of the guys that they selected because, to me, they got a few guys who can step in and play right away, which is exactly what you want. But they also drafted for the future as well. They've got some guys who might need a year or two on the practice squad. So then we'll find out if they can actually play.
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
6-yard line.
Cousins again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Tried to go back again to Adam Thielen, but it'll be second down.
It's second down and 10.
To the air again, it's Cousins. A throw for Thielen once again. This time it's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 34-yard line. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And a short gain down to about the 33.
Dalvin Cook, the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9.
3-yard line. A gain of a yard.
Cousins under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
So at that time, Charles, a quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Tries Darius Smith.
Now, the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. So a first and 10 coming up for the offense here in the second quarter. Let's see what this defense can do. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Dalvin Cook's best game of 2019 came against these Packers. It was in week 2 early in the season, but he had 154 yards and a touchdown on the ground, though his Vikings actually wound up falling 21-16 at Lambeau.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 12 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Cousins gives way to Cook. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now Cook. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Cousins. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They run the option here on 1st and 10. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything. After the sack on 1st down, Cousins. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Trying to go back again to Adam Thielen, and that'll make it 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So a couple of 1st downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
And he's going to be tackled inside his 10-yard line. They hear a few. Time now to see what this defense can do. 2nd quarter as the offense starts out 1st and 10. Cousins on 1st down. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Kenny Clark able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. On the carry, it's Cook. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18.
Offside defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey,
Now Cook hit and he lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Recovered by Green Bay.
So a 1st and 10 coming up for the offense here in the 2nd quarter. Let's see what this defense can do. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the 1st half of play. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49. Second half action, and this defense still pitching a shutout. As we drop you back into the action. They start the drive with Cook. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Cousins. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's Britton Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. This is taken at the 18. Powerful running. That's a 49-yard punt, 8, though, on the return. And it'll be Packer football on the punt. Second half action, and this defense still pitching a shutout as we drop you back into the action. Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
It's pretty evident when you watch how Minnesota plays, just how important Dalvin Cook is to their offense. 1,000-yard rusher a year before, the first one the Vikings had since 8.
Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander.
I'm not sure, Brandon. We've seen a sloppy...
Second half action, and this defense still pitching a shutout as we drop you back into the action. Draw play, Cousins to Cook. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 22-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Justin Jefferson, the rookie, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Now Cousins. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Zadarius Smith getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. To throw, Cousins. And that is incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the 4th quarter here. You've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
Fielded at the 20. So a change of possession here on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. This defense back out there with the lead and also with a shutout intact as they look to finish this off in the 4th quarter. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. It's a big one there for the Vikings. 48 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A very solid gain of 27. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time. So for Green Bay, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they'll return home next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts. So that'll do it for us. For Charles